This is John Anderson.
Hi, John. It's Nancy.
Hello. So I hear you're in. I hear you're in some getting some threats from these little pukes.
Yeah, I have in the past.
Yeah, that's
And like I told you, I'm a single mom, and I got scared. I'm home alone basically.
well. So much as they're being exposed like that, they won't do anything. They can't because then they're instantly in shit. Instantly. Did you still have the copies of them threatening you?
I've been searching and I can't find it. It wasn't from Astor threatening me. It was one of his friends telling me to stop my shit.
Do you remember who it was?
I don't.
Shitty.
This was about 2 years ago.
Wow.
Because, originally I went on Facebook probably about 4 years ago, and then about 3 years ago I started working with the missing and murdered as an advocate. And I started, researching all about AXJ, or I always call it AXJ, and John Astor and Chris Wardle, all of them. And I saw all this, sick stuff. So I started posting it on my wall, and then people were telling me, you better not do that.
Or what?
It's different, you're a male and I'm a female, and I guess maybe a little more afraid than a male would be.
I guess so, yeah. I'm not afraid of these guys one bit, that's for sure. It's one thing I hate is...
What you're doing is wonderful. I mean, I've been waiting for this to happen, for everybody to know, in the world what assholes these guys are.
And it's amazing because it even involves Fathers for Justice. And Donald Ten, Bill Stone King, John Astor, Chris Wardle, Eduardo Vallejo, I found out is also wanted. He's a wanted fugitive in Spain, who is also...
Well, John Astor used to be under a name Carlos Amigo.
Actually, that is Eduardo Vallejo that plays that profile. Then Eduardo also has another profile called AXJ member, which is set to look like a female profile. It says female, and what he does is uses that, pretends to be female, and he tries to lure other females into the AXJ organization. And what they do is they're very mind manipulative.
That's what he tried to do with me in the beginning, because I actually added him as a friend. I don't know, 4 years ago or whatever, 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then I started reading the stuff he was posting, and I was like, this guy is not right. And
yeah, well, people are saying the same thing about me, too, because I'm so blunt about it, and I got bad language they're complaining about. And I'm like, well, people, wake up. Look what I'm talking about here. Like...
Well, exactly.
Right.
They need to be stopped. They need to be put behind bars. They need to I've seen so much on the computer. I've seen where they're charging people to become in their group. These poor people that have lost their children and they're trying to fight. Their money's going to these bastards. Mm-hmm. I spent hours upon hours researching about them. And it's screwed up.
It's disturbing. Part of it makes like their pyramid scam organization that sells software called AXJ, and that software is actually a Trojan virus that's implanted in this software. They sell it for $100 to you, and they sell you a virus, and people don't know it. And you install the software, and it gives them the ability to put anything they want on your computer. They could set you up with child porn onto your computer and call the police, have you arrested if you turned against them. Do you know what I mean? After already becoming a member and buying their software?
No, I never bought anything from them.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's whoops, sorry. But yeah, that's it's pretty sick shit.
Oh, it is. and I I read, I've been looking about all the porn that he was arrested for, and probably 3 years ago, I saw where there was something on the computer that showed that he was charged and he took a plea, and I can't find that anymore.
No, for some reason it's all taken down, and the reason why I think it's taken down is because he gave up the pedophile ring, is what he did. He actually plea bargained. He made a deal with the DA or whatever.
Right.
That he'd give up the rest of them with all the information just to save his ass, and I'm actually going to be getting some documents from Australia about that, and then I'll be putting that up. It's illegal for me to put these documents up about him, but I'm going to fucking do it anyway.
Yeah, I know that's what he did. He pled out and turned everybody else in. He's a jackass.
Mm-hmm. Save his own ass is what he did.
That's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then him turning around and all of these people making accusations against you is really pissing me off. Because you're one of the good guys. You're trying to stop this madness that's happening in this world.
I know. And then they turn around and they call me a pedophile. And do you really think child welfare is going to give back a kid to a pedophile in Canada? Fuck. I don't think so. And plus, look at how I beat child protection. And they don't like that. AXJ's jealous because I created a show out of it. That I beat child protection, so then I made a show out of it. They're jealous because of that. John Astor really wishes he had the idea. At one point when I first met with him, he was trying to buy me out. He was actually willing to hand over all of AXJ and have me doing a show. And this is before I actually looked into it. I turned them down, and then they started to attack me just because I turned them down. And then I decided to look into it farther, and then that's when I started finding out about this pedophilia shit and stuff like that. It all started because I turned them down.
He's a sicko. He is a major sicko. He can't ever see his daughter again.
Oh, no. I know.
From what I've read before, I mean, he can't ever see her again.
Mm-mm. And I'll definitely make sure that he never, ever sees another child again around his place, self.
I don't know if you've heard this, but I heard he's engaged to some girl in the United States and is planning to move here. I don't know how true that is.
Nope.
But I wanted to tell you that.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
No, because as soon as he goes to the States, then I definitely got lots of shit I can do to him once he gets to the States. If he either comes to either of these countries...
I can't hear you.
If he comes to Canada, the United States, I can get...
There?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Okay.
Yeah, once he gets to either Canada...
I could hear you.
Once he gets to Canada or the States, he's free game.
Hello?
Hello? Are you there?
Are you there?
I'm here. Are you there?
Let me get up and walk and see if it helps.
No, I think it's my connection.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you right now.
Okay, good. I'm talking through my laptop and I was mobile for a moment, so that's probably what it was.
You're cutting out on me.
Really?
Okay, I can hear you right now as long as I don't move out of my kitchen.
No, if John Astor comes to the United States, then I can definitely shut him down big time.
Well, he's a sick pup and he needs to be stopped. And, I used to post, several times a day about this jerk off. And, people are like, you need to stop that because they're going to come after you. And well, what are they going to do? But I got scared, and I hear other people are afraid too.
Yeah, they are, but they shouldn't be. They're all talk and no action. I'm an ex-con, to be honest with you. I've served 3 years in prison. I've done a lot of bad shit in my past, like a really lot of bad shit. Nothing like pedophile or anything like that, but I got caught with a .22 caliber handgun, stuff like that as a kid, theft. Usually beating the shit out of somebody was usually what I would do. But I even showed.
We've all made mistakes, and we change.
Oh yeah.
And we know what we prioritize, and especially after we have kids. You know, I've been a mom for 30 years. You know, I've got a 30-year-old and a 19-year-old. And, you know, I think with age comes wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you know, I've never been a felon, but I've done some things I'm not too proud of in my past, but I think everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's what we do from now and here on out that matters.
It's true.
Can't change what we've done. Nobody can.
No. No. Well, I definitely decided to give back to the community by doing this. This is my turnaround in giving back to the world after all the wrong I've done. So that's why I've decided to do this show, and now I got sick freaks trying to ruin it for me.
Well, they're not going to ruin it for you because you're bound and determined, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah. I wonder sometimes if I should just give up, but I can't. I just can't let pedophiles win. Especially when I was molested when I was 4 years old. That's why I have such a hatred for these guys right now, and that's why I'm going still to this day, kicking their ass.
I was too when I was a child.
But
and I can understand. I can understand all of your feelings when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, like I literally, honestly, I could kill them and not care.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. I'd have no problem. I'd have no problem cutting up John Astor into little pieces and putting them in bags and shipping them to different parts of the ends of the earth.
Well, the way that the world is going now, it's a joke.
Oh.
These criminals are getting away with everything, and the victims are getting nothing. And, you know, vigilantism, I've been talking about that for a while, that's going to start happening. People are just going to say, I'm tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go after her. You know, I better never see the person that did this to me when I was a kid, because if I do, I'll probably be in jail for murder. You know, I mean, that's just how I feel.
Same here.
You know, they stole your innocence. They stole your life.
That's exactly what they did. And part of me doing this show is I'm going to confront him. I'm going to find the guy that did it, and I'm going to have him, and I'm going to put him on the internet.
Yeah, it's not right what these pedophiles get away with.
Nope. And then you know what they're protected under? Their basic human rights.
Yeah.
That's why they're still allowed to use social sites and YouTube and make fake organizations and call them AXJ and act like they're all for families. And it's a good cover, definitely, a very smart cover, I'll give them that, to create an organization, a hidden pedophile ring, that acts as if they're for the families. What a good front, I'll have to say.
Well, you know, I've been watching their AXJ pages over the last, you know, almost, I guess, three and a half years or whatever, and their support has really gone down over the years.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a lot of support, and but I didn't block him, and I would check to see who our mutual friends were.
Uh-huh.
And I blocked them, because anybody that was associated with him or Laurel, I just got rid of.
Yeah.
You know, because there's no excuse for that. I mean, the guy admitted he had over 15,000, child porn on his computers, and he put out and turned everybody else in, like you say, to save his own ass. Mm-hmm. I mean, these people can never be rehabilitated. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse since 1984. These people cannot be rehabilitated.
No, I don't think so.
It will never happen.
Nope. I think they should get worse than what murderers get for time.
Yeah, you know, I don't add a lot of friends on my Facebook page anymore, because